What's going on YouTube? My name is Zach Senstrom and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be installing LEDs on this Factory 22 Mojave Gladiator. Come on, there you go. So as you can tell, I don't have the LED package. We have factory halogens headlights, fog lights, and in the fenders, as well as, I can't show you guys, but again, don't have the LED package in the rear either. So I have factory halogen reverse lights, which is weird because those are LEDs, and then everything inside, man, this focuses. So we're gonna go ahead and change that out. I'm gonna get in the driveway. I'm gonna show you guys what LEDs I purchased and the install of them, what all needs to come off. And again, this is all just for the factory halogen package, not the LED equipped Gladiators or JLs. So let's get this in the driveway and start tearing it apart. Here are all the tools that you will need to do all of these LED installs. You'll need this for the front fender wells. So the plastic retainer, you'll need this. You'll need an 8mm for the reverse lights. You'll need a 10mm for the headlights and for the fender lights. I use this little screwdriver to pop out the 2-piece plastic retainers. You can use anything you really want. I mean, a bigger screwdriver would work as well. I also use this for simplicity. It's a 3/8 Milwaukee. You can use hand tools, doesn't matter. I use this to open up the boxes. That is literally the only tools you need to replace all of your factory halogens with LEDs. Here are the LEDs we have. So this is gonna be the headlight replacements. This is gonna be the fog light replacements. These should be the fender lights and these should be the reverse lights. Let's just go ahead and start with headlights. Headlights, we're gonna pull the whole grill off. It makes life so much easier. So I'll show you guys how to do that now. Let me go. So the grill's pretty simple. We're gonna pop out this, there's 6 total, right here, right here, right here, right here. Pop those out. And then it's just pressure clips holding on the bottom. So what we'll do is we'll get those off and then we're gonna pull these out. So I've only got one set of hands, but let's go ahead and show you guys. Pretty easy. Boom. Do this with a small screwdriver. Once this center one's out, you can pull this out. Don't lose these. So there's that. I'm gonna take all 6 of these out real quick and then see if I can set the camera up somewhere to show you guys me pulling this grill off. Now that we've got all these push clips off, I put them in a box so I wouldn't lose them. We're gonna go ahead and set the camera up real quick. And then just, I hope this bumper wasn't so close. There's another one. Another one. And that is it for taking that off. Now what we're gonna do is, let me get out of this. Now we got 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna take those off real quick and then we should be able to just put the new headlight in. Okay, so we got 10mm, like pretty much usual. All right, grab my other set of hands. So now we have access to changing out the headlight. Let me get this box open. So we're opening the headlight box. Of course, this happens with some vehicles. A buddy of mine used these on his Mojave, so we shouldn't have an issue. But we got the headlights here. Let's see. Yep, so all the wiring and everything. Let's get the camera set back up and we'll change these out. So this is pretty fancy. It came with little, I guess, clean gloves, so you don't touch the actual headlight. So why not? Came in the box. Let's use them, because we're just gonna throw them away anyway. So pull that out. We've got this one. Makes it really hard to work with these gloves on. But, so take that off. I can go in this box. Headlights out. Again, we'll put that in that box. Let's get one of these new ones out. So, this is going to plug in right like that. I guess we'll just find a spot. But, first things first, let's get it in there. There's that. Let's turn it on and test it. We have LED. Kind of hard to tell with, you know, the sun being behind my back, but yeah, buddy, I need to clean these. So, easy peasy. We'll get that all back in there. Let's get you back there. So the only thing we gotta do is get this, hide all that back in there, which looks like there's plenty of room, honestly. Dust shield is reinstalled, headlights in, and alignment pin here and alignment pin here. Can't really put it in the wrong spot. Now we're re-bolted up. We'll do the other side. Just like that, the headlights are done. So we're gonna go ahead and put those down there. Let's go ahead and do these. Now, this should be pretty simple. We're just gonna pop this clip out right here, and then probably take this 10mm out, and we should be able to get right to it. Let's go get my panel popping tools. All right, so we got this one right here. Kind of hard to do with one hand, but let's see if I can get either one of these. I'm just gonna get this under here. Pop it out, easy. This one's a little tighter, sorry. Might need two hands. Oh, we'll just get it from underneath. All right, there we go. Let's get the 10mm. Where you at, bud? All right, I'll get this one bolt off right here. Now, let's see if my theory is correct. Pop that out of the way. Yep, so we can reach right in here and get to this bulb. Let's make sure we're changing the right one. So this is the clear one, that's the turn signal. So we are gonna wanna change out this one for the running light. Now, should be able to, let's look at it. Just twist it out. It's hard to get a grip on it. There it is. All right. So let's change this bad boy out. Figure out which one it is. Should be this one, maybe. Let's figure it out. So it was these. This is the bulb that came out of it, and these are the bulbs I'm gonna replace it with. Now, as you can see, they're significantly bigger. I don't know if they're gonna fit, but let's see. All right, so we got it plugged in, and if we test fit it, come on. It looks like it's gonna be right at the end, but it will fit. And again, like every time with LEDs especially, make sure some you can do either way, some you can only do one way. Let's make sure that, let's see, yeah buddy. So we've got LED in there, we've got LED in there, and this one is working too. Sweet, let's turn off the headlights and we'll button all that up. And we'll do the same thing on this side. We'll just get this one twisted in. We're knocking everything out pretty quick. We got the headlights done. We've got the fender lights done. Now let's go ahead and knock out the fog lights, which should just be 1, 2. There's another one down there. 3, 4, 5, 6. So another 6 of these. Same thing as the grill. We're just gonna, sorry, again, this is hard to do with one hand. So, boom, 1. Let's knock all these out real quick and then see if this panel exposes the fog light real quick. And can't do it with one hand. So I'll show you guys as soon as I get all these 6 out. Okay, so we got all 6 out. There's that whole panel. And again, this is only reference for the plastic bumpers, but let's see. Okay, so we unplug that. Let's figure this out. I've never messed with this before. How does this come out? So this was a very weird one. You had to press down on this and down on this and squeeze them both and pull directly out. Never messed with this little bulb before. Very interesting. Let's see if this other fog light works. Actually, I'll bring you guys up there. So again, we got these, which again are a little longer, shouldn't be an issue, but the plugs are the same. Looks like this housing attachment stuff is the same. So let's see if we can get this bad boy in here. I can get y'all back in here where y'all were. All right. Sorry. Let's see. I don't think there's an up and down. Shouldn't be an up and down. Oh, there is. All right. So there's alignment keys on the side right here. That other side wasn't lining up, but push that in. Looks good to go. Let's try plugging that in, and as always, let's see if they work. Got fog lights. Let's go turn this back on. Got headlights, and fog lights should already be on. Fog lights are not on because we are not running. Let's turn the thing on. All right, let's see what we got. We got fog lights, halogens, and LEDs. Now they're not actually flickering. It's just how the camera is picking it up. Same thing with all of them now. But got all LEDs except for this guy. Lastly, we have the reverse lights. So looks like we got 8mm. Let's go grab tools. So we got our 8mm. Same thing, you're gonna have to give it a little tug. That was easy enough. We got the bottom one. Let's put the little glove on. We got this, and we're gonna be replacing it with this one right here. Not easy. All right, now we're gonna test this out before we put it all back in. So 1 second, let's see. Okay, so start it, and in reverse. And I went ahead and did this side too. Looks like they both work to me. Easy enough. So reverse order. We're gonna put that back in there. We're gonna spin it, which it's hard to do with one hand. With that, clockwise, that'll go back up in there. Put the 8mm in. And then we gotta put the grill in. Put these back on. And then we'll go get some pictures of everything put together. So again, these were pretty easy. It's 8mm. Pull out, plug in, push back in, put the 8mm in. These are pretty simple too. Go ahead and show you guys anyways. So we're going to just put this back up where it was. Let's see if I can get you guys just up here again. So get this in place, line up the holes. And last one. All right. Grill's pretty easy too. Let's go ahead and guys set up for that. Now again, see, these are all that holds the bumper in at the bottom. It's just a bunch of little push ones. So, show you guys real quick. You can see, you just line up all these little grooves all the way across. And put all these in. Make sure you just push these all the way down. And the last one. Come on, last one. Of course, launch this. Boop. And that, guys, is how you replace the fender lights with LEDs, headlights, fog lights with LEDs, and the reverse lights in the back. Now let's go get it back over here in the shade and see what they look like. And there we have it. We have all LEDs, headlights, fog lights, fender lights. They're not actually flickering. It's just how the camera captures it. But I'm happy with that. I'll adjust them later. And then I can't show you the reverse lights because I'll need help. Okay guys, that's it for the video. As you can see behind me, we got all the LEDs on. They all worked. It all went pretty easy. It actually went a lot easier than I had. I hadn't looked up any of this prior to this. We just figured we'd wing it and I would learn it with you guys. And this might be one of the easiest things I've ever had to change lights on. It was all pretty straightforward. You needed like 4 different tools and that's it. So if you guys like this, if you want to see more Jeep content, like I said, I've got a factory steel Mopar bumper that's going to go on the front. Might need a little bit of work on that, but we got content coming for you guys. If you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to stay tuned. We got more stuff coming. We'll see what it's gonna be. I don't know, but see you guys in the next video.